I still have my task. The hammering is like constant. Oh, I should have thought about that. I need their trust. So reducing the local trust is actually kind of a bad idea, wasn't it? I didn't know how useless the looting was going to be. There's not even any indication of who let me in. Some more morphine. I gotta keep the chalk around or I'll be screwed. Not the best trade, but you know what? It'll slightly improve my reputation that I've fucked up around here, so I guess that's something. I'm trying to see if I can follow the hammering sound. Yeah, this is the one. I thought they'd be closer to the chemist, so I was checking there first. Ooh, it doesn't say knock, it just says enter. That's a bad sign. What's it gonna be like inside? Okay, can we not fight, because I'll die instantly? How can I help you, doctor? What are those sounds? What sounds? Are you deaf? It's a cat. Step aside, now. This is neighborly business, Doctor. We don't need you here. Get the hint already. Fine, I'll send the orderlies here then. Would you rather deal with them? Fuck. No, don't kill me. No. Nope. Nope. Shit. Yeah, that was a mistake. Hi, Death. How you doing? That little imp, that dastardly creature. Did it slip out? Did you see it? The rat catcher. You're not the director. I'm the junior prop master. I select skulls for tragic monologues and banana peels for funny falls, and I shoo away all kinds of rats. Do you have a vermin issue? We have this little demon around, a repugnant creature, even though I grew kind of used to it. But now it escaped from the theater into the big world, slipped out, and I've no idea what he dragged out with him. Wait a sec. It happened because of you, didn't it? You opened the door to come in, and he slipped out through the crack. I didn't come in here through the door. It works differently for me somehow. Then it's up to you to find him. I'm not going outside. I'm too busy here. It's unheard of to have something escape into the town from our theater. It's never happened before. I shudder to imagine the consequences. By your theater, you mean this version? With the candles, right? Yes, this one. It took me 4 hours to place the candles right, by the way, so don't you dare step on them. There won't be any punishment this time? Go! Shoo, the rat is out. That's your punishment. He's your headache now if you find him. Just keep in mind, he's an actor too in his own way. When he's in character, there's no use asking him about the Theater of Death. Better try catching him somewhere nearby. Theater of Death. Oh. No. Sorry, I misspoke. Anyway, why are you still here? Go. And good luck to you too. Huh. The rat. Yeah. I remember the rat. So now the rat is a consequence of death. That's interesting to have your deaths spawn new things into the world potentially. That's even more interesting than having it just make a meter shorter, which is terrifying. So specifically this reprieve is an interesting little thing where you're terrified of how fucked you're gonna be, and then you're like, oh, he just let me. All right, cool. I think I might let Maria get away with what she's doing. I think I might believe her. She's supposed to be one of the mistresses. She's supposed to be some kind of prophet-style character. And maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I gotta keep at least some chisels around. That's my entire stock. I took it out of the chest. I already traded you? Let's go get Maria again, just to make sure my character knows about it. Canonically. I'll go ahead and not rob them this time. Because that just didn't help. It killed my meters and that was about it.
So she was happy to see you, huh? But did you see her eyes?
So you're planning to demolish this house, on what grounds? On the grounds that I hate it. Be so kind as to shut your trap. Your coarse voice distracts me. Your hideous smell troubles me. Your smell. Blood, formaldehyde, iron is expected. Step herbs. Surprise, wrath. Oh, would you look at that? This beast is getting angry. As will your father. Get a load of this, dear house. Yep. This man must be a complete fool. He thinks I follow anyone's rules. But you can't hear me, can you? You're unwanted, unliving, so I hereby sentence you to emptiness. I'm sorry. Yep, same ending. I don't know, maybe I will tell the father. Maybe the father trusts her enough to let her do it anyway. In this playthrough, I don't have a lot of context for her yet. She could be completely and uselessly deranged. They've definitely changed certain characters. Hey, were you here last time? Oh, you're not. Right, you're not a character. And I don't have my hooks for you. No hooks for fish today. So I know not to go past them, because bad happens. What are those sounds? Are you deaf? I love cats. Can I come up and pet it? This is neighborly business. Fine, I'll send the orderlies here then. You'd rather deal with them? Yep. Fuck them. I can't deal with this goddamn gamble. These people are always trying to murder me. I've marked a suspicious house. Should I keep searching? If they won't let me inspect, I'll just assume that it's because of the same reason we think it is, and I'll sentence them to die. I can't deal with the fucking consequences. Like, they murder me. So fuck them. Even if I'm wrong. It's just not reasonable to... Like, I can't deal with... That's my option, basically. Abandon the mission or die. I can't... Abandon the mission or guess. Because if I try to actually inspect, I'd die. This house is so silent I can almost hear it. Fuck, it's gonna be infected inside, isn't it? This will probably kill my reputation around here, won't it? I'm screwing over people that are fine. Maybe not fine. Pick lock, they'll know. Yeah. This does not count as an abandoned house. Whoopsie. I gotta load it again. Just give it a moment. Oh, there's a herb nearby. I guess I'll just have to exit through that side. Please don't chase me with a cloud or something. Hi. I can trade with you. That's not what I'm here for. What are you doing? Huh. Ooh. Haven't seen one of you guys for a while. Frankly, I have a lot of water, and I'm constantly dying, so I could use this for once. The problem is any of the rooms that I can't get into might be infected, and I can't get into them. And I can't talk to any of these people to ask them whether they're up to no good. I need a safety pin. I already have that. Tier 2 cloth, thread, kit. So I don't need this or that. This has its purposes though, but I'm not going to trade it for a bad trade. I'm doing well on bottles at the moment, so I think I'm willing to trade some of them for tourniquets because I'm always about to die. You've been a naughty boy. I found a house with unburied corpses. Yo, dude, can we have a chat about this? Nope. Alright. I'm not fond of losing all these bottles, because bottles are valuable, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. Who are you? An orderly? What are you doing in there? You have unburied people there. Leave us be. I beg of you, don't tell anyone. We'll bury them all later, tonight, at the cemetery. Just don't tell on us. Promise? I promise. Just don't tell them. They'll lock us all in. They'll sandbox us, certain death. I'd give you money, but we have nothing left. Save your money. Just do as you promised. You better fucking do it. I've already sentenced somebody else to death because they were uncooperative. Just trying to make them not die of the plague. I mean, come on. Why has everyone gotta fight me? Running this whole goddamn town myself. Are there fears of merit? The choice is mine. You don't know what it's gonna be. I could be wasting my time because I just did that. That could be nullifying my efforts up until now. I believe the Pathologic series likes to punish you for kindness, but not always. Otherwise, it'd be too predictable, and then you'd never do it.
Is this disease indeed as deadly as they say?
Any luck? I marked the door with a cross. Send your people. Just don't be too hard on the locals. Why would we harm them? Their only crime was being scared. What kind of monster punishes fear in times like these? Everyone is afraid, including you and me. You're right, I am afraid.
Is this disease indeed as deadly as they say?
Fuck it, let's go. Your daughter's out of control. She's marking houses with crosses on a whim. I'll put a stop to that. She doesn't believe you will. She's struggling with our family tragedy. Maria took Simon's death very much to heart. She believes it put new responsibilities on her. How did she explain her actions? I'm not sure. She was talking to the house. Maria sees meaningful dreams. We never ignore them, but she doesn't yet know how to interpret them. She takes valuable information and draws incorrect conclusions. Did she tell you that the town itself is causing the outbreak? She says it has a lot of filler. And you most assuredly do not agree. You take it for the wild fantasies of an unbalanced girl, yet I am positive there is a grain of truth to her thinking, and you will soon bear witness to that. But let's set this aside. I will put a stop to her. My job was to warn you. The rest is up to you. We'll see. Victor will discipline his daughter. There'll be no more marks on healthy houses. He seems more reasonable. Should I go back and mark it anyway? Can I mark it anyway, or is it too late? They're certainly invigorating. I'll take a lemon for soap. Fuck it. We're gonna find out how reasonable the Kains are, I suppose. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can trust their promise is the problem. I am straight up about to die. What do I want to do? He claims they won't punish them, so they'll search for the bodies. And then these people could say that they buried them already, if that is what happened. They can explain themselves. Oh. Whoa, the reputation didn't like that. I was right about that part. Now the spread of infection will be curbed. We got an affirmative that we win, basically. Where that is concerned, at least. Alright. My poor tiny health bar. And my hunger meter, and everything, really. Got a dead item. This is my gross pocket full of gross things. They make bleh, 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 bleh sounds. Okay. Hunger's doing all my meters? Not all my meters. Infection's pretty bad. Again. Alright, so I'm ready to... I can cure Casper. Surely I can loop around the south, right? Can't I access the step from here? And there must be a place where if I go south enough, I must be able to cross the delta. Because if I can cross the delta, where it's probably shallower, then at least I can... God, my screen is warning me of 500 problems. It's my health being low, my infection being high, and my And my thirst, my exhaustion going up, or my stamina going down all at once. I figured like around here the water's probably shallow enough, right? Yeah. So I can get most of the way to him without entering the zone. Desperation's all I know. Motherfucker, I just used a tourniquet and it's already gone. This kidney better be really good at making panacea. For a second there I thought I was gonna walk into the fire. That would have been bad. Get inside, quickly. We cannot linger in this place. This place only knows death. I don't know which one's better necessarily. Whew, that didn't move very much. I got some mixed feelings there. Alright, well, he's been treated. Nobody else is sick. Or in danger. In the entire city. Or if they are, I just don't know, maybe. I never got the gear, did I? No, I chose not to. No helpful NPCs to talk to around here. Get right the fuck back out of there. A few tasks have been completed. I almost feel like I'm accomplishing things today. Yeah. This area's infected, right? Yep, I see clouds and everything like that. Alright. So to be clear, even if the map still doesn't have it marked, that is definitely an infected district. Maybe let's pay a visit to the kids that claim they have something for me. I almost feel like I visited them before, but maybe not. Or maybe it's because Notkin was sick that it like distracted that quest from being accessible. Oh shit. This might be Lootersville. Bread. That's a pretty strong find. Alright. Hang on a second. Ah. Crossing out safety pin and thread on my list. I need cloth and I need 2... Oh, hi. Maybe looters aren't around in this area. Despite everything. I need cloth and I need 2 sewing kits. The sewing kits are gotta be the hardest part. I figure inventory upgrades are like the highest priority thing, you know, after survival. Haven't necessarily been hitting my cap as much lately, I suppose. Isn't that one of the rarer ones?
You feel me because you fear an end to your loneliness.
I'm constantly on the verge of death and everything's fucked and I can't believe we're almost done with the day. Like something, it's almost like we're making progress. But it always feels like I'm ready for another death loop, basically. Immunity boosters. Do you like chalk? Not that much, apparently. Damn it. Like chalk more. Dandy. Thanks for coming by. I'm just here to check on Patches. Ah, he's dead. Dead? When did it happen? Same day you examined him. In the evening. Never mind. Not gonna even ask Clara for help in the end, but, like, she couldn't do anything either. Even she is helpless against the sand pest. So the guy I came here to treat is dead. We're all in a great deal of trouble. I fear Notkin could have caught the infection, but we hope it's just canine distemper. No, kid, it wasn't that. But Notkin's better now. Here, this is for you, made by our scouts. What is it? A map of the infection. Our scouts sneak everywhere. Will it be useful? You sneak into infected districts? Very carefully, it's a public service. We want to help you, doctors. What do you mean, carefully? It means what it means. Why do you think I'm sitting outside and not going in there? You're not sitting outside, you're at the table. Hand it over, and never do that again. Yep. It's a map. That is handy to have. I did already know everything at this point, though. Shit. Is that it revealed who's in danger? New information. Trade. He also trades for items. Okay. Need values, tinctures, and springs. And has a low price for lockpicks, actually. Interesting. That seems like a good trade. Doing alright, Notkin? Still alive? God, I already died. Game, give me a break. I brewed something. But did I choose the right organ? I need to test this cure on an infected person. Sometimes infected people just lie on... Yeah, same message. That's just sticking around, I suppose. It's brutal that you, when you die, it just dumps you right back into your world without improving your situation at all, so you're ready to just keep dying again. All the medicine that I used, I've traded for, and it's still there. My infection is so high that I might not even be able to sleep to regain health, and I can't do anything else to regain health. That's where this is leading, isn't it? God damn it. Did I save? I don't think I did. That's where this is leading. This is all leading to me having to give up and use a schmatter on myself. Because I need to not be infected. It's too severe of a problem to deal with. I think today has largely proven that. I need to curb the infection, remove it entirely, and the only proven way to do that until I can invent a panacea, which I may not be able to do, is to take a schmouter. Which I really should have done at the beginning. If I could go back, which I technically can, I would have taken a panacea at the beginning of the day. It would have changed my chances significantly. One issue is that simply taking a panacea has a decent chance of just murdering me. Because it's very unhealthy. But I also don't think I can sleep to recover health. So I may be in a trap now. Maybe too late. It may be that the answer is to replay the entire day and take a panacea at the beginning. Look at my fucking health. I can try, but I don't like my chances. Health's going down. Yep. 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 And you can't take back that mistake.
All of today is just dress rehearsal.
Hunger comes into play. Meaning, you know, that feeling when hunger turns to starvation, when it starts to kill you. That'll come quicker now. Thanks. Could I have a different punishment instead? No. Well, I'll just have to keep an eye out for bread then. And let me remind you, your health continues to dwindle. Well, such are the rules. With each new mistake, every time you come to this stage... This is no stage, it's a gallows. What does the meter look like? Oh, I can't open it to look. Fuck, yep. I couldn't even last 2 hours. Maybe I should have tried 1. I don't know what was going on out there. There was a tiny glimpse at something nuts happening right outside. It almost looked like a dog head, not uninfected, but I don't know. Fuck a doodle doo. All right. Has this been a 2-hour marathon of mistakes on my part? Let's revert to an older save. See, we're at Haruspex's lair, so let's go all the way back to last time I was here, I suppose. If I'm gonna try taking a Schmouder, I need to at least have health, so I can test how much damage it does. If it doesn't do damage, I'll just continue from this point forward and just deal with it. But if it does deal damage, then I have to rewind to an earlier time. That's not a lot more health. I just saved. God damn it! That's gonna fuck with my timeline here. At least the time's shown. Deaths 4. Here's the beginning of day 5. I was at the shelter. So here was me at my healthiest then. I saved. That's when I slept for 4 hours. Wait, but I didn't sleep correctly, did I? Wasn't that what the first indication of how fucked I was? That was a sound. No, my health's way up there. Okay. My health is up, my infection's there, and I have a Schmouder, because that's the one that I got from the quest. Ooh. Ha. Schmouder don't play. Fuck. I could potentially sleep more, and then I'm all healed up. I hate this. I hate this feeling. There's so many pressures here. One of which is the fact that I'm doing a Let's Play, so I'm like, do I need to re-Let's Play the entire day? Because skipping ahead, like, I just did like 2 hours of exploration and story and stakes and my blind experience and everything, so I don't want to lose that. But I also, but whatever I do next is now what's canon. This is a hard game to Let's Play. I don't know what the right answers are half the time. I guess ultimately I can do another like mega video where like this is the video of today. Rerun, this is my new run. And which is what I did last time, and people can just skip it, I guess, if they don't want to watch it the same day again. Or they can skip ahead in it. Yeah, that's my advice going forward, I guess, is that if I ever replay a day, which sometimes is unfortunately kind of necessary, then that's what you can do, is that you can self DVR. Like this is a VOD, this isn't a stream. You guys can skip around as you deem fit. If that's what you want to do. Fuck, so it went all the way down to right below the E. Let's check again where my health was at the beginning of this. If I can get away with not replaying the entire day, I will. So I need to assess a few things, like how much money I have and whether or not I can buy enough medicine to increase my health. Like, can I get enough bandage to like force my health back up, for example? Just enough to survive taking the schmouter. God, it's really full. That's a really full meter. Okay. That's a reasonably easy thing to keep track of. So there's that final mountain in the health wobble. And the valley to the left of that mountain is where my health is right now. And if I take the schmouter right now, my health will go all the way down to the E. So I need to be able to get my health all the way back up to that V to the left of the mountain. Let's reassess where I was in the current timeline and whether or not it's possible for me to buy enough bandages, I suppose, to get it back up. Because I can't sleep, which is the way I would normally fix this problem. But this is an extra gamble on more levels, because also, if I fuck up, perfectly logical to store some of your things at home. What's extra fucked about this is that my health is so low that just trying to walk to a store to buy medicine, I might die on the way. Because infection, I've tried it. I've tried living with infection to see how reasonable it is, and it seems like it's not doable. And the game's probably only going to get harder as we go forward. So this has been a Chekhov's gun of sorts. It's been an ongoing problem that has been established since like a day or two ago, and has now become like a permanent problem that just needs to be dealt with. And I've run this out, and I should have taken a schmouter. I wish I could go back time and take a schmouter back then, in real life. Like, real back in time, not in-game back in time. Because now I've already done 2 hours of playthrough since then. And I don't want to put you guys through rewinding. Fuck. There isn't even a pharmacy nearby. I have to make it to there. At least this isn't a dangerous zone, but I have to make it all the way there. And hope that I don't die of the infection on the way. And if I do, we suffer another negative consequence as a result. Fuck, man. Invigorating. I don't think that means increased health, does it? I don't think morphine will increase my health. Is that how many pieces of damage is that? Is that one more tick of infection and I'm dead? Not a pharmacy in that entire district somehow. That's the closest one. Maybe that's the answer. Rewind a little less to when I just finished with the doctoring and haven't gone here yet. Then I can visit the pharmacy with my money I bought, that I got from my reward, and maybe get it that way. then I just lose the time I spent doing this quest. Which may not be the worst thing. I'm gonna take a quick break and think about this shit.